Hello. Hello, whoever's watching. You're watching this video. Thank you for stopping by. This video is long overdue. Not only because I procrastinate a lot and that I don't make videos quite often. You are here today because I'm taking a practice SAT test. Practice SAT test. I'll start with a little introduction on my previous SAT practicing things. First off, there's not a lot of pressure when it comes to freshman year. You're just learning your ins and outs, which groups to hang with and which groups, you might get beat up. Freshman year is just a year of figuring things out. Not really studying, but, just keep your grades up and everything's good. Then entered sophomore year, which was, the first semester was pretty alright. Things clicked up a bit when it came down to, mid-March. Because I was like, I don't know if I could do all this. But luckily Corona hit. Luckily and unluckily. Like the first probably 3 weeks, it was a blessing. But now it's becoming sort of bittersweet. Well, actually now I hate it. I hate it a lot. When it comes to the SAT, I didn't really practice a lot in freshman year. Actually, hardly at all. Once sophomore year came, things, became a little different. In the beginning, the first 3 months really, I didn't really do SAT. I have to thank Miss Vallejo. She is like a college and career person. She really suggested me to sign up for the PSAT, which is the practice SAT. And I was like, $30, like, what I'm saying? I'm cheap. But it's like, might as well see where I'm at, so I don't have to, pay the price. I pay the $30 and I take the test somewhere in late October. I thought it was going to be really casual. It is not casual at all. You need to really bring your stuff and prepare, Me, I'm like sort of a slacker in a way where it's like, bring pencil and paper. Oh, okay. Maybe I don't need pencil and paper and stuff. All I need is my calculator, right? Like, they do not play. Like, at least like my instructor, he was not having my stuff. All I did was I bring my calculator and left everything else in the car. Because I was like, hopefully they'll provide it, you know what I'm saying? And then I was telling my friends, I was like, all I had to bring was my calculator. It was like, you in trouble, bruh. Gee, that's on you, bruh. They was pitying me. I was like, bro, do we really need that? Then everyone started coming with all their supplies, and I was like, oh, I need to call back my sister. I got there about 10 minutes before. I was like, kind of freaking out. I was like, hey, you need to come back. I forgot a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? You need to come back, please. And then they eventually started telling people where to go and stuff. Like, I was like M through P, I don't even know. And so we were upstairs, and like my sister still hasn't came, and I was like, you need to really come. It's like, where are you? Even though it was my fault, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry in the future. But, I was like, I don't want to mess this up, really, you know what I'm saying? I was telling my teacher who was there, I think, watching like another group too. Yeah, we were just discussing. I was like, oh, I forgot my stuff. And she was like, oh boy. Eventually she came, it was late-ish by that, but it's like they still haven't took the test yet. It also had my ID. I thought we didn't really need ID because it's like, it's Rodriguez. And so eventually I got my bag, I went upstairs, I go in the room. This teacher, I don't know if he didn't like me or anything. He probably had something against me or something like that. Because he was not feeling me at all. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Just angry. Yeah, he's like, beard out. Where is your ID? And I was like, showing it. I was like, right here, sir. He was just really being condescending. Hey, if you talk during the test, your thing could be taken. I wasn't, if it was any other day, I would have started, boy, if you don't get I spent $30. Like, that's an investment, you know what I'm saying? I'm not about to make no outbursts. I've been to the office already. I do not need to go again. So once I grab my seat, I don't got a pencil. They have, or like pencil circles. So I went to go up and get one. He's like, why are you standing up? I was like, I just need a pencil. It's like, why are you standing up? You could be expelled from this test. You will not do that again one more time and you will have your test confiscated. And I was like, you know, I did. And he's embarrassing me in front of the whole, like, squad, like, the whole classroom. Like, there are some cuties up in here. And you gonna shout at me? I was like, okay. You know what? Take a breather. Just go back. And I raised my hand. Can I get a pencil, please? And he's like, and he went to the same thing I was about to pick my pencil up with. Or he went to the same, little pencil holder. I don't know. That was all that. And then he's like, write your name, write your thing. Yeah, eventually we took our test. The first two are English parts. The second two are math parts. I know one's like writing and comprehension. The other one's like language or something like that. And one is math with calculator. One was math without calculator. I take the first English part of the test. Normally I'm slow with English. And so I know I'm going to take my time. He said, 44 minutes. Seems like a lot, you know what I'm saying? It's like, So I'm like taking my time. Like, I think I did good. I was doing pretty alright. I was like, yeah, I think I'm doing good. Next thing I heard, you have 5 minutes. First you're gonna shout on me, now you're gonna tell me the bad news. Like, and then that's when I started bubbling like crazy. The first important lesson: time is everything. Make sure you are aware of your time, because you will really fall behind and not notice, like, oh, we have 0 minutes left, you know what I'm saying? And you're gonna leave a whole thing blank. So you gotta make sure that you keep moving fast in a way. The second part, writing, I went with the knowledge of like, oh, I gotta pick things up. I did, but there was still like a sixth of the questions left. Once math came, math is really my forte. You know, I do my math thing. I take it really no problems, really. The first, I probably got like three of them wrong. Eventually, there came the part with a calculator, which I wasn't strong on as, because there's a lot of open-endedness, especially the open-ended questions. It's like, I don't know if it's this or this. You don't have nothing to fall back on in a way. And then, done. The 4 parts, there was no essay part, which I am happy about, because I do not want to write an essay on a Saturday morning. We waited till like December-ish, I want to say, to get our results. And then I was thinking, you know, I did bad in math. I think I did good, you know what I'm saying? You know, I look at it, 1,090, 510 in writing and reading, 580 in math. First I was like, hey, you know? Then like other people started telling me the scores. I was like, oh, I don't think this is as good. I don't want to say it's as good as, you know, I really think. 100, 1320 or something like that. I was like, oh, some freshman, she's like, oh, I took it, you know, I don't think I did good. I got 1,200. I'm like, bruh. That day, I started to practice on Khan Academy. I gotta thank Khan Academy, because I use Khan Academy a lot from December to around mid-March, like on and off. Like, it's like I wouldn't spend too much time on it, but it wasn't consistent. Really, I didn't have the time. Like, after winter break, I was sort of busy. And so, it was hard to find the time. Once Corona came and everyone was home, Corona allowed me to do a lot of things that I normally wouldn't do. Because we're at home doing home learning and stuff, I could spend a lot of my time on different things. To May, I spent all that time trying to perfect on Khan Academy, like I'm trying to get everything to 4 bars. Basically, June, I did nothing. It's summer. That leads me to July. At a certain point, I knew that I'm eventually gonna have to take the test, and it can't avoid me no more. That's what I'm doing today, on the 7th of July. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna take the test part by part, you know, give an overall gauge of how I feel about it and stuff. I'm sort of fearful, because, you know, my ego is pretty high. But eventually, if I want to be better, I'm gonna have to eventually take the test. And so, today's the day. I did a random number generator right before I recorded this. I landed on 7. I'm gonna give you a little tour of my setup and how things are gonna go, and hopefully we'll hop into it. Let's see. Oh, let me just get the camera. You can see like the bathroom. Embarrassing. This is my workspace for now. It's really my mom's room. I'm gonna take it with my school little Chromebook. Hopefully it doesn't lag out. Pencil and paper, probably a pen if I really need it. Let me go through the first part of the test. Reading. Back to you, John. Me. Now I'm on my camera, or on my phone camera, and so I'm gonna make a time lapse. And so yeah, let me take the first test. Just got done with the second part, which was writing and language. It is much easier than the first, in my opinion. I had like an extra 5 minutes on Khan Academy. It was all this writing and language thing. It was basically, that's basically what I learned a lot on Khan Academy. I feel like I did overall a better job than I did when I took my first PSAT. This next section is gonna be math, no calculator, which I'm sort of excited to do because I'm finally gonna use my pencil and paper. And so, let's go. Took the third part and I was not prepared. I'd say for like a good 3 months, I forgot all about math. I was not doing math. That's the calculator part. Now I know that I'm not the best and I need to speed things up. Let me just get my sister's calculator and I'm gonna just take this part. I just finished the fourth test. It was really slow paced. I finished everything on time without really, rush or anything, and I was way more confident. Did not look at the results yet. I am sort of, I'm not even anxious. I'm not even worried about the results. I'm transition to the big screen, my other camera instead of my phone, and so I can record my reaction. Let's see. So now I'm in the living room next to my computer right here. The TV is projecting it. That's because this is kind of broken. And so I'm gonna just say, I guess, at least over what I got last time. A 1230. I am not mad at the score. I think that is much improvement. The reading test, 36 out of 52. The writing and language, 31 out of 44. 14 out of 20 for the math part. I got 29 out of 38. Much improvement. Now everything's in the 600s per se. I did alright, I think. And so I'm glad I got quite a bit of a jump from my last score. Overall, I'm happy with my score, but I know this is not the end. Hopefully I'll do better. Next time I'll keep practicing, and maybe I'll make a part 2. Let's get on a road to, let's say, at least 1300 next time I probably see you, which is I don't know, cause I'm bad at editing and stuff like that. I'm gonna just gain a little practice, do my sociology, and keep going forward. And so thank you for watching, I guess. Hopefully it's not a long video. Hopefully I edited it very much, because I feel like I'm gonna make it so long, like 60 minutes or something. But hopefully it's like 10-ish, please. You could do it. I know you could do it. You could do it way better than me. So I want you to keep practice, because I know you could get the score you want and wish. And so I'll be praying for you, because we're all in the same boat. We all just want to do better. I'm gonna end it here. Thank you. Thank you. I'll see you next time. Hopefully, if there is a next time. Ooh. Here, I'm gonna just end with me screaming.